Have you ever wondered how it feels to be betrayed by someone you trusted? Deception is a silent poison that erodes relationships, destroys reputations, and creates endless regret. Why do people choose to deceive others? Is it for personal gain, fear, or an escape from accountability? The truth is, dishonesty never goes unnoticed. It leaves scars not only on those who are deceived, but also on the deceiver. The question is, what kind of legacy do you want to leave behind? One of trust or one of betrayal? This is the story of Ahmed, a talented but ambitious man who believed that deception was a shortcut to success. Ahmed worked at a prestigious company and was admired for his charm and intelligence, but behind the scenes, he often manipulated situations to his advantage, making promises he never intended to keep. From stealing credit for a colleague's work to fabricating false stories, Ahmed believed he could get away with anything. For a while, it seemed to work. He climbed the corporate ladder quickly, but his foundation was built on lies. One day, Ahmed's company was offered a lucrative deal by a major client. He was put in charge of the project and promised the client flawless execution. However, instead of putting in the required effort, Ahmed cut corners and used substandard materials to save costs. He thought no one would notice, but the project failed disastrously, causing the client to lose millions. The truth eventually surfaced, and Ahmed's reputation was tarnished. The trust he had worked so hard to build was shattered in an instant. The fallout didn't end there. Ahmed's colleagues began sharing stories of his previous deceptions. His boss, who had once admired him, felt betrayed. Ahmed was fired, and his career prospects took a significant hit. For the first time, he realized that deception might bring temporary gains, but the long-term consequences are devastating. The relationships he had ruined and the opportunities he had lost weighed heavily on his conscience. One evening, as Ahmed sat in a park reflecting on his life, he met an elderly man named Hamid. They struck up a conversation, and Ahmed shared his story, seeking advice. Hamid listened patiently and said, "Honesty is like a seed. It may take time to grow, but it will eventually bear the sweetest fruits. Deception, on the other hand, is like a weed. It grows quickly, but destroys everything around it." Hamid's words resonated deeply with Ahmed, and he decided to change his ways. Ahmed began by reaching out to those he had wronged, offering heartfelt apologies and seeking forgiveness. Some forgave him, while others didn't, but he persisted. He realized that rebuilding trust takes time and effort. Ahmed also started working on himself, attending seminars on ethics and integrity, and volunteering at community centers to give back. Slowly but surely, he began to feel a sense of purpose and fulfillment that deception had never given him. Over the next few years, Ahmed rebuilt his career. This time, he chose honesty and transparency as his guiding principles. He started a small consulting firm where he helped businesses implement ethical practices. His past mistakes became lessons, not just for him, but for everyone he worked with. Ahmed often shared his story to inspire others, emphasizing that success achieved through honesty is far more rewarding than shortcuts through deceit. Ahmed's transformation wasn't just professional, it was personal too. He rebuilt relationships with his family and friends, earning back their trust through consistent actions. He understood that deception doesn't just harm others, it isolates the deceiver. By choosing honesty, Ahmed found himself surrounded by genuine connections and meaningful relationships. He finally felt at peace with himself. Ahmed often visited schools and colleges to speak to young minds about the importance of integrity. He would say, "Trust is the foundation of all success. It takes years to build, seconds to break, and a lifetime to repair. Never let temporary gains blind you to permanent losses." His words inspired countless students to embrace honesty, even when it seemed difficult. As you reflect on Ahmed's journey, remember that every choice you make shapes your character. Deception may seem tempting in the moment, but it always comes at a cost. Choose honesty, not just because it's the right thing to do, but because it leads to a life of dignity, respect, and true success. The world needs more people who stand for truth. So the next time you face a choice, ask yourself, will this build trust or break it? The answer will guide you toward the life you truly deserve.